What's good, guys? Prince Sports here, coming at you with another one, talking NBA, NFL, boxing, and everything in between when it relates to sports. Come on. You know I have to talk about it. Who are you fooling? Because you ain't brainwashing me. And I'm talking about none other than the guy that keeps on giving. The guy that keeps on running his mouth, that loves media attention. That's none other than LeBron James. You put us in position that we have to talk about you constantly. But what am I talking about? Well, LeBron James, according to him, playing these next 23 games is the most important games in his NBA career.
You blew it.
So you mean to tell me playing in the regular season and winning games and going to the postseason is the most important thing on your mind? Funny how you say that when you break a record.
Stop the cap.
Because for the last 2 years, the only indication you ever gave us, because actions speak louder than words, is the fact that all you care about is stats. So now that you got that record, winning is now important to you. So if something is so important to you, LeBron James, how come you only scored 2 points in the fourth quarter when you had a game that you could have won? Why you let a lot of games slip through your hands when you could take over the games yourself? You are a good scorer, right? You're number one on the whole scoring list. Records mean a lot to you. So how come you can't score points when the points are needed? How come you put up empty stats and non-effective points and disappear when the game is on the line? You're supposed to be the best player on the team. You're supposed to be the number one guy, right? The number one option. How come you can't close games out? If they're so important to you, you would have closed those games out, and your team would have been sitting at a 5th seed. I don't want to hear no excuses that you didn't play with enough talent. The Lakers bend over backwards. They give you roster changes from here to fucking another country, okay? From here to Afghanistan, they give you whatever the fuck you want, okay? So you got players. You got all-stars. You got solid role players on your team. You got more than enough to win, okay? Everybody in the Western Conference got more than enough to win. There's no excuses. But I find it funny that the only people that you seem to brainwash are your slurpers. Those people that get on their knees and hang on to every word you say, even though you're mind fucking them, okay? Straight up mind fucking you. And here's the funny part about it. Those slurpers that was slurping for LeBron, they was actually capping and acting like winning had no purpose whatsoever. That winning didn't matter. You know, that winning ain't shit. It only comes down to stats. Get your numbers, right? Now all of a sudden that LeBron is switching his stance to winning now you're going to sit there and act like winning is more important to you. When I was the one stressing about how important winning was to basketball. That's the end game to everything. You play the game to win. You play the game to compete and win. So why is it I don't even play for the Lakers, okay? But yet I sit here and harp on the importance of winning games, all right? I'm not even a Lakers fan, but I sit here as a basketball fan. I harp on the importance of winning basketball games. And as a basketball fan, I don't like to see a team choke away games when they could perhaps win those games, all right? And I don't like the fact that they didn't even give it a try to close these games out because they all had hidden agendas, all right? There's no excuse for you to disappear in the fourth quarter after you was in lead and had the game in your hands for victory and you just choke away a game. Come on, man. It's not one game. It's not 2 games. It's several games. That's uncalled for and will not be accepted. Losing will never be accepted, especially when you're playing with top talent good enough to win games. That's the key denominator here, okay? You're playing on a team that's supposed to be a title contender. You're playing with 2 top 10 players in the world. That's not good enough to win? I don't want to hear no excuses, man. You should be a top contender. And shame on you, you slurpers. Stop the cap, okay?
Stop the
Period.
cap.
You look stupid defending losing. Losing should never be tolerated. And the fact that LeBron James now is putting on emphasis, a big deal on winning basketball games, this goes to show you how sad this situation is because you should have been had that energy for winning games all season long, LeBron James. Not when you pass a record. All right? This goes to show you all you cared about was breaking records. You lied to the public. You said all the things that was politically correct. Oh, I don't care about stats. I just let them come along. No, yes, you do care about stats. Because you had several examples of, oh, you got hurt in the game? Oh, I got to get double digits just before I leave. You did that before, right? That's stat padding. You are a guy that's extremely concerned with your stats. Period. I think you care about stats more than winning. But it is what it is. Sports out. Peace.